All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. But before we jump into the chart and see all the information we're going to go ahead and dive into, I want to announce to all investors and viewers the launch of my website. I launched it last week, investfortomorrow.com. I want to say thank you to those of you that have joined, and also to those of you that have stopped by to check out the website. It is optional. There's a small video that gives you insight on the purpose and goal of the website. There's a forums page and also the member options page, and each option will show you what you'll have access to, but you do have to choose either the determined investor or the advanced investor option to go ahead and gain access to all the things that the website has for you. So I highly encourage you guys to check it out. It is optional. It's a way to further support the channel and what Invest for Tomorrow will continue to do. And in the meantime, give you guys information that is worthwhile as well. So I'm excited and I can't wait for the bigger picture of building a community of investors where we all help each other learn and grow and build our portfolios in the process. That's the true goal there for everyone. And thank you guys so much that have thanked me and congratulated me on building the website. It means a lot. So let's jump into SRNE. And also, before we jump into SRNE, I actually kind of just hit me. I built the website for you guys. I was asked by members. I was asked by honest, investors and viewers. Hey, do you have a members group? Hey, do you have a private group chat? I didn't have any of that. And I created it, and I was inspired by all of you. So that is the whole purpose there. It's for you guys, and I look forward to being able to help everyone, and I look forward to all the investors that will be able to join and help us all as well, because everyone has a voice, and everyone knows something that somebody else doesn't know, and that's how I look at it. We can always learn something from a peer or a member or a group member or, like I said, a peer. Of colleagues. So let's go ahead and jump into our SRNE for real now. Let's see here. So this has been going in sideways movement, but newer lows, right? The lowest point that it reached was down here at 751. Second lowest point was 754. And we're about to look at the third lowest point that was touched today. And it's the last point of the day. So we need to watch this closely coming into tomorrow and what is going on moving forward. So we need to look at this, like I said, as narrowed in as possible and very closely here. And we're going to see what is going on, who is dominating the chart, and what needs to happen for this to go back up, or if it's going to continue to go down, right? So the 50-day moving average is up here at 791. That needs to be crossed to get back into bullish territory. Once that gets crossed, the highest point before the fall was 811. That is the most important resistance level right now for the bulls. They need to break through that to reach newer highs and newer resistance levels. But before getting there, they need to break through the 50-day moving average, and they certainly need to break through resistance. Let's look at the lower end first, and we're going to talk about the resistance next. So 771 is where we're at. The lowest point touch was 765. If that gets broken through, we need to watch this closely. We're already in bearish territory below the 50-day moving average, and breaking through that support pulls this one down even lower and further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. So I emphasize watching the behavior of this stock. How quickly is it moving to newer lows? And we have these lows down here at 750 and 754 to watch how it's reacting in between those, if it's getting closer to those, or is the bulls chance to go ahead and bring this back up, right? Is that the bull's chance to do that? But the first support level is 765. I want you guys to keep that in mind and pay close attention to it. Now, the resistance is 785. If that gets broken through, does not signify that the bulls have gained control, but it is an indicator to let us know as investors that this is moving upwards, and if it gets turned into a support, the bulls can pull away from it, reach newer highs, newer resistance levels, break through the 50-day moving average, and get back into bullish territory. So This does not mean that the bulls have gained control. It does not mean that the bulls are guaranteed to get back into bullish territory. This is just an indicator for us investors to know that it's moving upwards. If it gets turned into a support and the bulls pull away from it, they could be on their way closer to the 50-day moving average to then cross it and end up in bullish territory. And then the next point of reference is up here at 811. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. And in that video, I will be discussing about the S&P 500 index and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. As you see here on the graph, these circles are the dates that the pumps have happened, and I use them as examples to show you guys how much the stocks have risen and the S&P 500 index rose on those dates. And the reason why it's rising is due to the fact that the Federal Reserve is pumping the markets. On these dates, the charts and the dates speak for themselves, as we can see it here, and I break it down into more detail in the video. But just to summarize it, on these dates, the S&P 500 rises, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it, anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it may not seem like a lot, but per share that does add up, and these individual ticker symbols are giving you back profits. These are profits, and like I always say, profits are profits. Whether it's $1 put into the market and you get back $2, you've put in an initial investment and you got back more than what you started with. That's what it's all about. And also in the video, I go into further detail showing you guys these dates and showing you how much it rose. Like, for example, this was one of the last pump dates, and the lowest point that it reached was down here at 35.11, and the highest point reached was 35.57. That's like a 40-point jump. And here we're seeing the same thing. It went down to 35.88, and it rose up to about, I'd say, let's see, this is all still in the same day. It rose up to about a total amount of 36.23. When you do the math, that's almost a 40 to 50 point jump, and there's individual ticker symbols rising up with this. Now, I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm just here to inform every single investor on the great news, on the opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. You have to do your due diligence and research, but these charts and the dates speak for themselves. I mean, this was probably one of the largest jumps that I've seen in the last couple of pumps, and it was down here at 33.02, and it rose up to about 33.88. That was an 80-point jump. There was probably ticker symbols rising up more than $3 per share on those dates. And even on these dates, there's individual ticker symbols rising more than $3 per share. Check it out, see for yourselves, and my best advice is look for ticker symbols that may be resembling the behavior of the S&P 500 index, and you'll be able to go ahead and give it a shot. Check it out. Again, I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything in particular. I'm not there to guarantee you profits. I'm just here to go ahead and share the information along with every single viewer and investor. The video should be popping up soon. If you haven't seen it already, pop up. There is the link down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.